Hello, Flosstube. Surprise, I'm here with a special Flosstube update. This is a mini whip parade. So I have too many whips to do a whip parade of all of the whips. So what I've been doing is kind of by season. So today I was going to do my spring whips, and I realized I don't have very many, so I'm doing spring and summer today. So I haven't pre-looked, I've unzipped everything, but I haven't looked at anything, so it will be a surprise for me as well as you, for what all I pick out. One moment, I forgot my board. Okay, I'm back. I had to get my board to hold things up again so you can see. Like I said, this will be a surprise for me as much as it is for you. I should be here next Friday for my normal Flosstube, though, so that'll show you all the updates that things I've been working on. But this is just a little bonus one. And I'm not going to show any of the projects that would fall under spring and summer that I've been working on and actively showing you. So those will be in my normal Flosstube updates. All right, so this first one is a Lizzie Kate, and it's a kit. And it's called Hip Hop. And it comes with the finishing fabrics. And I've got a lot done on it. It really doesn't have a whole lot left. Yeah, just finishing this basket and some flowers and the words. So now I'm in, if you haven't watched me before, I'm in Whip Warriors. And so you have, the group I'm in is 23 and 23. And so I have 23 whips, and that's all I can have, that I can be working on at a time. So I can't pull in any of these right now and finish them up if they're close. So I may rethink how I do it next year so that I have some spots with smaller whips so I can get some of these small ones done. This next one is from Rovaris, and it's Daisy. I don't know, it's just Daisy maybe. It doesn't really say. This way. This was, I think, a market exclusive several years ago. And so I just have a small start, and I believe the one I'm working on is the berry right here. So that's all I have done. I think this came with fabric, but there's where I am. I don't know. Oh, see if I can hold that up so you can still see it while I look and see if I can find what the fabric is, because I think this came as a kit, and I think the little tin, the little pail, also came with it, if I remember right. So let me, sorry, I hope it's not too crinkly. Oh, and there's a little charm. I don't want to lose that. Let's see if it says what the fabric is. You have a template. $20.20. So it was Nashville Market 2020. Templates. I don't see any information about what the fabric is, but it's a really pretty green. Let's see if it's showing up. It's showing up pretty well. It's kind of a cloudy day here today, so hopefully everything will show up okay. All right, I'm going to put this back in my envelope because I do not want to lose that charm that came with it. So I probably started this not too long after the market in 2020 and then just never got back to it, like so many things. So that's kind of why I was trying to do this Whip Warriors this year, is to try and get some whips finished. All right, that is all in that bag. Let's see what's next. Oh, this is a really old one. And I don't know, honestly, if I'll ever get back to it. A bunch of us started this at my old LNS. They've been closed for several years now, quite a few years now. And this is the garden. And it's a one that has cut work in it. And I haven't done any of the cut work. I've just started, so this big wreath at the top is a lot of stitching. And that's the only place I've got any work done. And it's beautiful, but I haven't done any cut work like that for so long. So that's what I have done. And I may get back to it someday. Maybe when I retire and I have time to really study how to do all that again. We did a class where we did a square a month. I don't remember. It was another Emmy Bishop pattern. And we did a square a month. And I did keep up with that and get it finished. And it is hanging in my living room. All right, let's see what all we have in here. It looks like there's a bunch in here. So this looks like a little freebie. Yep, hardly worth showing, but I will. So this is a cross-stitch store in Wichita called Heart's Desire. And this was a freebie on their newsletter. And I will have to figure out which direction this is going because, oh, maybe that's the B. I bet it's this. Because it says strawberry and then it has some strawberries on it. So I think all I have is the B and part of the E. And it does use over-dyed. So I've got the over-dyed floss. And this is a scrap of something. I don't know what. It calls for Star Sapphire, but I'm not sure that's what that is. All right, let's see what else is in here. Like I said, it's like a little treasure trove. This is Spring Rolls. I was looking to see if I could tell what the fabric was by Plum Street Sampler. And when I showed you a new chart that I got there, Star Barks, I talked about how I was doing these for my mother-in-law because she used to have a dachshund and she doesn't anymore, but they're still fun. This is all I have done. I think this is on, it's Weeks Dye Works 36 count Confederate Gray, and I don't usually work on 36, and I think that's why I kind of put it away and hadn't done much on it. But I will get it out and work on it again at some point. All right, let's see what else is in here. What other treasures we have? Oh, this is the last one in this bag. This is English Garden. This is by Rosewood Manor. And there was supposedly a whole Village Home series, and I don't know if I ever found them all. Sorry for the glare on that. Even with a cloudy day, there's still glare. So I've just been working on the center of this one. But a little bit on the outside. So that's all I have done on it so far. I don't see anything that tells me what the fabric is. It was stitched on Legacy. So this might be Legacy. I don't know for sure. But real pretty. And I really should look and see if I can find the rest of those in the Village charts. All right, again, I'm going to try and put some of this stuff back just so it's not quite a disaster when I'm done. But I won't zip anything, so I won't make you listen to zippers. All right, and then just one more in my spring category, which is why I decided to go ahead and do summer. So this is one by Drawn Thread, and this is the Butterfly Garden. So I've had this one a long time and started it a long time ago, and really, I still love it. I should have taken that one out. And I've gotten a decent amount done. I'm over halfway done now. So let me show you. See if it's just a really long one. So let me gather some of this up so I can hold it up better. So that's the whole thing. And then lately I've been working, well, last time I worked on it, I was working over here. I finished the house and started working on the other side of it. And it's got some 1/1, some of these, some Some of these little butterflies are 1/1. And it's got specialty stitches in it, so it's not just cross stitch. It's got a bunch of specialty stitches, which is fun. Makes it take a little bit longer to do, but it is a lot of fun. And I'm going to silver needle this summer. The designer for Drawn Thread is going to be there. They have a big summer event, and they have a couple of designers. I think Summer House Stitchworks is the other one. So I'm really excited about going to that. I need to have a finish before then so I can take this and work on it while I'm there. Plus they'll have other things for us to start, so. All right, that is all the spring ones. So now we'll move on to the summer ones. This is one I got from an event I went to in Shepherd's Needle. I don't know if it will show the year or not. I need to start writing the year on the patterns or something, because I have a bad habit of not finishing them, of starting them while I'm there and then not finishing them. Let me see if there's a date on here. No, I don't see one, but this is Chessie and Me. So it's like a scissor fob and like a needle roll. And so we got all of the threads. Like I said, it was at a summer event. And I haven't gotten very far on this. This must be on a 36. We're only working with one strand. So that's all I have done. I should make, if I do the Whip Warriors next year, I should make like one of my slots be retreat starts, and just start working my way through them and get them finished up. That's what I should do. Because some of them are small and it wouldn't take much to get them finished if I would just work on them. All right, and that was all just in its little plastic bag. So like I said, I'm gonna put it back so things don't get too, okay. All right, this one, what do I have here? Oh, I think that might be a finish. Yes, let me see if there's anything else in here. Nope, it's all this. So this is, I think, it's all this. Yes. So this is a trio from Waxing Moon Designs, Patriotic House Trio. And I have finished Liberty. And this was done on a 32 count. I don't know. Their code is CFCM, so maybe Cafe Mocha, something, I don't know. But there's Liberty all done. And the reason it's in with my summer whips is because I need to do the other two. And I'm doing them on separate pieces of fabric, but I may frame them in one frame. This bag is one that I made. I am not a seamstress at all, but my parents have grown orchids for 60 years. And so when I saw this fabric with orchids all over it, I had to make a bag. But it's really floppy. So I need to do some more practice, but they're not of any quality at all. They're just good enough for me. All right, let's see what we have in here. This is Firework Lane, Little Stitch Girl. Like everybody says when they do a whip parade, it's like you get these, I was like, oh, I want to work on that. I want to work on that. And so I pretty much just have, and this is on Patriotic, I think, or Heroic. Picture This Plus 32 count Heroic. So it has some red and blue splotches in it. And so I pretty much just have the blue house done. That's it. That's a better color of the fabric. So 2 more houses and some words and other things. All right, that's all that's in that bag. I didn't double up as much maybe in these ones. No, this one probably has several. So this is another bunch of projects from a retreat that I did at Silver Needle. So some of them have been started and some of them still need to be done. And I don't know where that berry is. I'll have to see if it's in here. So this was Hands-On Design, and I don't remember who the other one was. So this was a little scissor fob that we made. And then it's got cute fabric on the back, flamingo fabric. It was kind of a flamingo theme. And then there's a cute flamingo button or a pin. Let me take that out, see if it'll show a little bit better. Isn't that cute? All right. And then I have, where is this berry? So we did a strawberry, which I have stitched. Oh, here it is. So I knew I had stitched that one. I just need to finish it into a berry. So there's that one. And oh, Lizzie Kate was the other one. So that was the other designer. So it was Hands-On Design and Lizzie Kate. And then we made this little tin. We didn't make the tin itself, but we put it together. So mine is probably somewhere else. I don't see it in there. And then, what else did we get? That, there's all sorts of stuff in here. Let's just pull it out. Oh, this was, oh, that was so nice. Look what Kathy did. She gave us a tag with the date. So this was 2018. Work that crown. So we had another, I don't want to show you the pattern. This is one of the designs that we got. And fabric and finishing fabric. And then this is another design. And then we can make this tray. So I'm sure she gave us instructions to do that. And she signed my chart. I think that's fun to do when I go to an event like this, is to have the designer sign it. And then I didn't see the chart for this one, but this piece I did get finished. I think it's supposed to be a drum roll, a drum. So more flamingos. So I need to get those out, finish them up, fully finish them. All right, let's get all this stuff put back in there so I don't lose it. I have to find my little tin. My floss. All right. What's next? What do we have here? Oh. So I took a class on finishing a drum, and this was kind of our practice one. So it's not perfect. This is my first one I've ever made. But then I did grab, I don't know if this is a freebie, so I'll just kind of flash it quickly, but that chart and then some heroic, because what they said we could do, since we were practicing making the drum and not actually creating it out of a stitched piece, is we could then stitch something and pin it or tack it to our drum. So another piece of heroic, if I picture this plus, and this is licorice red. So my plan is to do that chart and then attach it to that drum at some point. All right. What's next? Oh yeah, I think I started this one last year or the year before because I needed something that had a weather vane. I think that's what it was. Yeah, so this is a Summer Place Cricket collection. And it has a weather vane up here. So that's why I started it. One of the Facebook groups I was in, I needed something with a weather vane, and obviously I didn't get very much done on it. Even left my thread just hanging. So I just started a little bit on flag at the very top. That's it. It'll be a really pretty one when I'm done. And this is on Snowdrifts, Fabrics by Stephanie. So I was in her Fabric of the Month club for quite a while. And I love her fabric. I just had such a stash, I decided I better get out of it for a while, but her fabric is great. So if you haven't tried any of hers, I would highly recommend it. It's very soft. Okay. I think at least on these, I didn't stack them up so much. There's just like one in a bag. All right, just 3 more. That's all. Well, 3 more bags. No guarantee. This one may have a couple. Yep, I think this one does. So this is, yeah, this has got a shepherd's bush piece. Let's see if there's a picture. Yes, so it was a little kit. And I think it came with everything in the little bag. And so you just stitch it on this little bag. And you don't have to finish it, it's already finished. So again, that one wouldn't take long if I would just get it out and finish it. It is a little challenging to stitch on the bag like that, but it's not bad. All right, what else have we got in here? Oh, I think this was a stitch along and I decided to start it and then didn't do anything more with it. This is Country Cottage Needleworks Bless Our Home. It's just impossible to show these without glare, even on a cloudy day like today. And this is on 32 count. No, 30 count. I don't know, ACLL. I really need to have my LNS give me a legend for their abbreviations. So that's it. That's all I've got done. That's just the door and some greenery. That's it. It'll be really cute someday when it's done. All right, I think there's one more in this bag. So this is a big project. I'll put a couple of these back in here. So, that's where that is. Working copy of another project that's not in here. So this is Blue Jeans and Daisies by Blue Ribbon Designs, and this was a 3-part series. I am going to try and take this out because this one I think will be even harder to see with the glare on it. So this was a 3-part series, and this is part 3, so it's showing you everything. And I think I'm doing it on the model on the called for fabric. 30 count blue jeans from Weeks Dye Works. I think that's what I'm using. I have a decent start on it. It's going to be big when it's all done. And that's how much I have done. So it's really pretty bright colors. There are just too many beautiful projects to work on, not enough time. Even though I have now reduced my hours a little bit at work, so I should have more time to stitch. But then I also have things I want to get done, you know, around the house, so do some decluttering. I also, if you have noticed on my channel, I have card making also. So I have a little business where I sell stamps and ink and paper, teach classes. So trying to, you know, ramp that up a little bit, spend some more time on it. That doesn't want to go back in there, but that'll be good enough. All right. All right, that was the last one in that bag. All right, 2 more bags. How are we doing? Oh yeah, we're only 24 minutes. We're doing good. Okay, this one has 1 whip and then a bunch of fabric kitted up for other ones. So this is not that one. That's not the one I started. The one I started is And I don't have a cover picture of it, so I can't. But it's called, I think it's just called 4th of July. It's Stitching with the Housewives. So I'll just kind of flash it real quick because I don't have a cover. And this is this way. I had to figure out which way it went. So this is the start of the sign. So it has a sign that has the number 4 on top of it, and it has 4th of July on the sign, and then flowers and a flag and a little truck, I think. Yep. A truck pulling a wagon that has candles. And so I had purchased this. It's a black, I don't remember if it's an even weave. I've got a bunch of it. 30 count onyx from Wigs Dye Works to do a whole bunch of these Stitching with the Housewives projects. And so I was trying to work on it at lunch. At lunch, I take 30 minutes and I go stitch with friends. It was really hard for me to see. So I either need to do it maybe in the daylight here, at home. I don't know. I haven't figured out. But the rest of them always, it's just charts and fabric to do some more. All right, last bag. Oh, this is what the working copy goes in. So this is you've probably seen, there's a lot of people that have been working on this. One Nation, Bygone Stitches. And so I can't remember when I started this. And let's see, I think I'm doing it on the called for, it says 28 count. I don't know if I'm doing 28 count or not. And I've started this, let's see, I am doing it on 28 count. The little fabric sticker is on my bag. I didn't think I was ever going to finish all of these stars, but I did. And so now I'm actually getting to start on the States. It's so exciting. My needle minder is still there. Sorry, that might have been loud. So now I started working on the States. So I think I'm done with the blue. I think the blue is only in the star section. Now it's just the red and the white. And I'm using the called for, it's Cupid. When I bought it, it was crescent colors. That's how long ago it's been. So Cupid. And the white is Antique Lace, maybe. Sorry, it's all in here. Well, sorry, another bag. It's amazing how loud that is on camera because it doesn't sound too loud to me, but I'm sure it's really loud for you. Yeah, Antique Lace. And then the blue, which I'm pretty much done with, is Blacksmith Blue. So, like I said, all the called for colors. So I need to get back on that at some point. There's just not enough time. But it will take me a while. Although the letters will go faster than these stars did, I think. But there's quite a bit left to do. All right. That's it. That's all of my summer and spring whips. I hope you enjoyed that. I should be back next Friday, so the 28th, I believe it is, of April, for my normal Flosstube update. And then I'll show you everything I've been working on and what progress I've made. All right. Well, thank you for joining me today, and I will see you next time. Bye.